Crazy Karen at McDonald's.
Ruby had kind of a quick temper. Whenever the waiter appeared a bit late, or the clerk forgot to put her eggs on one side of the bag, she would mess it up and threaten to sue them.
I want to speak to your manager,
was her catchphrase in most situations. That day, she seemed indisposed, perhaps because of the gloomy weather. McDonald's was bustling with people, including her. She stood in line with a scowl on her face. It took a long time for Ruby to place her order, and finally, she got it. The server today was Ivy. Ivy smiled politely and paused to take Ruby's order.
1 double cheeseburger.
Ruby focused on the menu on the table, not giving Ivy a glance. After ordering, Ruby stayed at the counter to wait for her food. Less than a minute had passed, and Ruby lost all patience. She kept looking at her watch, then back at the door. After a while, Ivy brought out the meal. Ruby flashed a forced smile and narrowed her eyes as she stared at her dish.
What the hell is this?
Ruby shouted angrily. She slammed the glass of water on the table and broke it. Small pieces of glass were strewn over the table. All the guests were startled. Ivy worriedly ran over.
What's wrong, madam? What's wrong? Look at this.
Ruby raised the bunch of human hair close to Ivy's face, growling.
There's hair in my burger!
Other customers started whispering.
Sorry, madam, but there seems to be a mistake here.
Ivy hastily explained.
What do you mean by mistake?
Ruby opened her eyes widely. Ivy explained that the food here was prepared and served in hygienic conditions. Plus, the staff working in the kitchen had short hair, so there was no chance a hair could get in.
You mean I made it up by myself? No, madam, I didn't. You rat! How dare you? Where's the manager? Let me talk to the manager!
Ruby immediately grabbed Ivy's shirt and yelled at her like she would eat Ivy alive, but that wasn't enough. She pressed Ivy's head against the table full of sharp, broken glass. Ivy trembled to resist when her face was only inches away from it. She didn't expect that the first day of work would be so.
I want to speak to your manager!
Ruby continued to yell. At this moment, Danny, the store manager, appeared.
My apology for our new employee. She might be a bit short of experience. How can I help you?
Are you the manager?
Ruby looked scornfully at the thin man in front of her.
She slandered me. You gotta do something. Do something.
She finally loosened her hands on Ivy. Ivy was too scared to move, so she fell to the ground. Danny, with a polite smile, offered Ruby compensation. Not only another burger meal, but a takeaway combo of double cheeseburgers. But Ruby wasn't satisfied. She wanted Ivy to apologize to her in front of everyone. And Ivy did, in a patient way. Ruby sat down arrogantly.
It looks like you're lucky today.
Ivy, you can go inside and prepare the meal, Danny said. After a while, Ivy brought out the food to Ruby. Ruby sneered and rudely snatched it. She sniffed the smell of food coming out of the bag and then quickly left the restaurant, just the way she did after cheating in other restaurants. Ivy stood there and watched the woman driving away, still shaking.
Hey, take it easy. We meet a lot of people like that.
A co-worker passed by and patted her on the shoulder. The mean Ruby was driving down the street, hitting the horn repeatedly. As her car pulled onto the freeway, she started eating the burger. She chewed hard as if she had been starving for a long time, not even bothering about the taste. One bite, then two, and three. She soon finished half of the burger. The pain came slowly. quickly. As soon as she realized something was wrong, she spat. It turned out a lot of blood. Her eyes widened in shock as blood ran down her neck and clothes. At this moment, Ruby realized that there was a small piece of glass in her mouth. A stomach ache also started to hit her hard. She felt her throat burning and her stomach twisted with pain. Ruby quickly lost control. The car lurched and crashed into the roadside bar. It exploded shortly after. The incident was reported very soon.
That's Karen's car.
The co-worker in McDonald's panicked when she recognized the car and its owner, but then thought that it was fair.
She deserves it.
Ivy gave a forced smile, her eyes slowly moving to the trash can, which was full of glass pieces just a couple of hours ago.